Welcome to Perpetual-Time. My name is Photi, and today we're going to be reviewing the TAG Heuer Twin Time watch. Now the reference of this watch is CBG 281Z BA0658. Now this watch actually belongs to me, so I'm not being paid or sponsored by any company or by TAG Heuer themselves. So this review is actually coming from me. As you know, I'm a watchmaker. I've been around for over 15-20 years servicing, restoring watches. I'm WASTEP certified, and I also sit on the British Horological Institute board, and I'm a fellow of the British Horological Institute as well. So nobody is paying me to do this review. The watch actually retails for $5,450. What I like about it is the fact that it has its own in-house movement, which means that TAG Heuer have decided not to use an ETA or a Solita movement, but use actually a movement that is designed and built in-house. We've got the ceramic bezel, got the sapphire glass. Also, the hands are very, very well made. You can actually see the hands without even using an eyeglass, the way they reflect, the way they're finished. The GMT hand is beautiful, the way it's in red. It's the only part of the watch that's in red, and it sticks out really well. It doesn't look tacky in any way. And what I do like is the way you can actually see the sapphire. It's almost like a sapphire calendar wheel. You can see right through. It reminds me of like a Richard Mille or even a Hublot watch, and for $5,450 I think you get an incredible watch for the amount of money it is. It's extremely well made. Also, I just want to try it on. I need to take some links out, but the watch looks fabulous. Nice thickness of the case as well. The actual bracelet itself is solid stainless steel, and the height of the case is rather chunky. However, it sits very, very well on the wrist. Also, the clasp facility is very secure. It has a two-piece function in which you press two buttons to open up the glass back, so you can see the actual Heuer O2 in-house movement as well. Screw down back, push piece pushers, non-screw down crown. What I also like is the way the dial itself you can actually see through it. So you can see all the functions of the movement, including the calendar wheel. So you've got the seconds at 6 o'clock, the minutes at 3, and the hours at 9. And you have the large GMT function. So the positives of this watch is the fact that you're getting a GMT function, chronograph, ceramic bezel, sapphire glass back, solid stainless steel. A great everyday watch. My only criticism, which is a very small one, is that I would have liked to see that the crown is screwed down, which would have made the watch, I wouldn't say more water resistant, but just to make sure that the crown is in its place, and maybe screw down pushers. That's just a very, very small criticism. However, by having a screw down crown, it can wear out a lot easier. Now the watch is already waterproof to 100 meters. So the watch has been tested up to 100 meters, and that includes a vacuum test and also condensation test. So Perpetual-Time rating, we would like to score this watch on its individualities, which would be the movement. So for me, this movement, not only is it in-house, but I love the way you can see it through the back of the watch, you can see it through the front of the watch, the dial, the hands. It's done so beautifully. I will give it 4 out of 5. The aesthetics is remarkable for me. I love how there's a red, almost like a red sort of part of the watch just under the bezel, the rubber crown for easy grip, pushers, ceramic bezel. Also the way they design the case, I'll give that 5 out of 5. Reliability, as I've worked on these movements and I know these movements, I'll give it 4 out of 5. Practicality, I think this is a very practical watch. I think you can wear this every day, functions well, easy to use. I would say 4 out of 5. And the value, as I mentioned before, I'll give it 5 out of 5. So as being a watchmaker in the industry that has been very fortunate enough to work on all types of brands from low, medium to high luxury brands, I would say this Tag Heuer is a fantastic watch, is a great buy. 5,450. Like I mentioned before, I find it very, very difficult to find anything that comes close to it at that price. And I mean, I've ended up buying one for myself, so, well, what more can I say? So Perpetual-Time gives this watch 4 out of 5, which is a brilliant, brilliant score.